いやはや、やはり平穏無事とは程遠い世界に生きることになる。
楽しみです。
My friends, I'll be really real. Water Magician, poo, man. What an underwhelming ending. We just got to watch episode number 12, and like, this show needs a lot more effing episodes. Like, so there's so many problems. Let me start at the end, and I'll work my way backwards, okay? So first off, I guess the payoff for me and you as a dedicated viewer to watching this show every single week is Rio buying a house. Then after that, we get a montage of the people that he has faced and the people that he's yet to face, as well as the god watching over him who's, you know, bestowed him the powers, whatever. He's like, oh, looks like your life's about to get interesting, Rio. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, who? Like, it's so stupid. And unless they're going to follow that montage with an immediate, like, we'll see you in 2026 for season 2, it becomes pretty, like, null and void. And any excitement is out the window because, like, oh, wait, show me that. Show me the demon. Show me the whatever he's going to come across. Otherwise, it just becomes silly. So that's the first thing is, like, the ending sucks. The payoff with him getting a house, okay. You know, I guess you could say maybe the payoff for us is, you know, him reuniting with Sarah. But even that, like, you know, Sarah gets overly excited they're friends. You know, oh, we became friends now. So that's kind of like her thing, her payoff. It's like, oh, we became friends. So that's like I guess that's like a payoff or something, I guess you could say. Okay. So they become friends after they reunite. You know, they've become more familiar. And then after that, he gets a house. Okay. So before that, we have Rio facing down the fire magician guy. And that took up about half the episode. The payoff, or not the payoff, but like kind of like the outcome of that is, you know, his friends get honored by the princess for saving her. Rio gets left off the hook. He gets left out of it. And Abel has to kind of like fix everything. So that's that. And then they didn't get their reward or anything. They just got like a high five. Stupid. And then they F off back to Lune or however you call their town. Before that, the fight. My big problem with the fight is it gave Goku vibes, and I don't like that. And if you don't know what I mean by that is in 90% of all of Goku's fights in Dragon Ball Z, I know I'm bringing in another property to make my example here, but just stay with me. In 90% of all the fights, Goku never just powers up to the 110th degree and then ends the fight. He powers up to 50%, tests himself, goes up to 60, 70, 80. Eventually, he might hit 110 at the end, but after he's already kind of been beaten down or whatever. So he's always playing with his prey, essentially. That's what Rio, at least that's what it felt like to me, right? Rio insta-killed a demon lord. And in no way, shape, or form do I feel like this fire mage guy could do that to a demon lord. So he's well below the demon lord. So why was Rio testing him? He should have just said, oh, you mess with my friends, instant killed. But yet we got this drawn out fight between them. And although it was cool, it was well animated, little fire action, little tornado, little ice. And as a reminder, Rio's a water mage, but he uses ice too much. I just felt like it was a Goku moment. It was just so annoying. I was like, yo, kill him or don't. He just keeps threatening. I'll kill you. Like, I'll kill you easy. And then eventually he pussyfoots around with him so much that Abel comes in. And then Rio hits him with like Abel, like I'll be real, bro. You standing like I'm gonna murk this dude. I do like that. I do like his attitude. You know, he's like, hey, you step in front of me, bro. I'll murk you to get to him. So just you're warned. So I do like that moment, but I felt like he could have ended things so fast. But instead, he toyed with this guy. Again, I understand he's a top-notch magician, fire mage. He's the fire guy, whatever. I get it. But the show's trying to tell me and you that this guy is on the same level as Rio. fucking way. No way. So if I know and you know he's not, that means that we just spent, you know what was the whole fight, the little back and forth banter, maybe 3 to 5 minutes, wasting our time on a fight where Ryo could have just insta killed him like he did the Demon Lord. You know, killed him, ask questions later. But they had to make it play out that way because, you know, Abel made it clear to us, hey, if you kill bro, like you're gonna start a war. I would love to see that. I would have loved to see that. Because Ryo could have been like, I don't know, acid rain attack and just the whole kingdom just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just felt it was like dumb. It was convenient. This is what I would call convenient writing. So for that, you know, it kind of ruined the episode for me. You know what I mean? Like, the fight was good, but once you have context for the fight, it makes it poo-poo. So if I know that I'm watching a fight that is a waste of time, for an outcome that's a waste of time, for nothing to come out of it, for him to reunite with Sarah, this, you know, potential romantic relationship, you know, we find out her age, whatever, but nothing comes out of that for us. There's no payoff between him and the fire mage. There's no payoff with him and the princess. There's no payoff with him and Sarah. There's no payoff at the end of his adventure in Loon. The only payoff is he bought a house, but then we don't get any after the fact. Convince me I'm wrong in the comments, but it just seems like it was a waste of time. And that's not how you should feel at the end of the... Like, when the season of anime ends, you should go like, oh my god, like, that was so good. Let me watch it again. And if you don't feel that way, frankly, the anime is poo-poo. So, Water Magician's good? Question mark? It definitely shouldn't have ended this episode. We needed like 3 to 10 more episodes. I really think this one should have ran for 24 episodes. I don't know if there's enough content for it, but I feel like they should have ended here. It should have ran for 15 episodes or 2 cores. Maybe we take a 6-week to 8-week break, or, you know, 3 to 6 week break, and then they come back with episode 13, you know, and then we get 12 more episodes. I don't know. These are my feelings, guys. Like I say, always, I keep it real, you know, whether it's what you want to hear about. Maybe you really love Water Magician. You're like, I don't want to hear negativity about it. I thought it was good, but I thought the end was shit. So for that, I think I'm going to end off this season at 7 out of 10. I think it's still a respectable rating. 7 out of 10 for the season. Again, I feel like that's respectable. That puts it in the top, you know, the topper tier, you know, the tippy top tier of shows this season. Still, but the ending, last couple episodes, they're just simply not it. All right, that's how I feel, guys. I'll let you guys get back to it. Hit me up with a like and a comment. I'll see you guys in the fall. I'll have fall videos coming out pretty soon on what you should watch, and hopefully you join me for any of those. All right, friends. Peace.